Next, we'll take a look at the static method getIconBitmap, which we'll call a little bit later in this class to load up the bitmap image that represents the current weather conditions. And once again, we can get this image from the WeatherBug web services. So one of the first things we do here at lines 120 through 122 is create a URL that represents the current weather conditions using the condition string that's passed in as the first argument to getIconBitmap. Now you can see that we're also concatenating that in the middle of a couple of strings that are being loaded out of our string resources. And what we get as a result of that is a URL that looks like the one on the screen here. The beginning part of the URL is everything up to but not including the COND000. That's the condition string, which is actually part of the data that gets retrieved from the WeatherBug web services as part of the weather forecast. And then the string that's concatenated to the end is the .png file name extension for that image. So you can see here that the condition COND000 image is just the full sun image. If I go ahead and change this to 001, then we get a cloudy image, and whatever condition string comes back to us from the web services we'll use to load up the appropriate image. So going back over here, once we have that URL, we go and configure our bitmap factory.options object, which as you recall is used for the purpose of downsampling the image. And then finally at lines 131 and 132 we say to the bitmap factory that it should decode a stream, and the stream is the result of calling that URL object's openStream method that gets the actual bytes of the image, and we use that to create the icon bitmap, which we would then return down at the bottom of the method.